The rifle scene in America isn't slowing, it's exploding. As we move through 2025, some rifles aren't just popular, they're setting sales records. While the headlines focus on politics and looming bans, seasoned gun owners are snapping up rifles faster than stores can restock. We're talking about models moving by the hundreds of thousands, with a few pushing into the million-unit territory. I've combed through sales reports, background check numbers, and insider distributor data to pinpoint exactly which rifles are leading the charge this year. This list isn't based on social media hype or online votes. It's backed by hard numbers and real-world purchases. And I can promise you, the rifle sitting at the top of this list is going to surprise even the most well-informed shooters. Even longtime dealers didn't see it coming. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a seasoned shooter, or just keeping tabs on market trends, this list shows you where the real momentum is. Let's dive in. Number 7. Henry Big Boy 10s Model. Forget what you think a lever-action rifle is. The Henry Big Boy 10 model takes that old-school cowboy rifle idea and updates it for today's shooter. This is a modern lever gun with features that actually matter in lock slots for accessories, a threaded barrel that's suppressor-ready, and a proper side-loading gate so you don't have to fuss with the tube only. It's chambered in powerhouse handgun calibers like 37 Magnum and 44 Magnum, and those rounds gain some serious punch when fired through a longer barrel. Right out of the box, the action runs slick without the need for tuning. With a 20-inch barrel, 10+1 capacity, and 1.5-inch groups at 100 yards with premium loads, it hits that sweet spot between tradition and tech. Big wins include caliber compatibility with your revolver, a modern rail system, and that unmistakable Henry smoothness. On the flip side, this isn't a bargain rifle. The brass receiver is beautiful but needs upkeep, and while fast, tube loading still lags behind box mags. That said, if you want a lever action that feels like the future but shoots like the past, the Big Boy 10s is where it's at. Number 6. Marlin 1895 SBL. Looking for a soft shooter or a lightweight backpack rifle? Keep moving, this is not that gun. The Marlin 1895 SBL is built for raw power. Chambered in 45-70 government, this rifle throws heavy lead with the authority to drop any game in North America and then some. The 18.5-inch barrel improves maneuverability in thick brush, while the oversized loop lever is perfect for gloved hands in rough weather. Made entirely from stainless steel, this rifle scoffs at rain, snow, and humidity. It's built for the kind of hunts where gear failure isn't an option. Now, under Ruger's oversight, Marlin's quality control is back on point. Feed issues? Gone. Loose tolerances? Fixed. You get consistent 2-inch accuracy at 100 yards with solid factory ammo, and the side ejection makes scope mounting straightforward. Big advantages: full stainless construction, excellent durability, and enough stopping power to anchor anything with a pulse. Drawbacks? Expect stout recoil, pricey ammunition, and a heft that wears on you during all-day hikes. But for those headed into bear country or deep wilderness, the SBL isn't just a rifle, it's insurance. Number 5. Ruger American Bolt Action. The Ruger American Bolt Action proves that you don't need to spend over $1,000 to get Bencrest-grade precision straight from the box. This rifle has become one of the most trusted choices for entry-level hunters and sharpshooters across the United States, and for good reason. It consistently delivers performance that rivals bolt guns, costing double or even triple the price. At the heart of the American is Ruger's Marksman adjustable trigger system. which ships preset between 3 and 5 pounds and breaks clean with zero grit. If you prefer a lighter or heavier pull, it's fully user-adjustable, no need for a gunsmith. Its cold hammer forged barrel delivers exceptional durability, accuracy, and heat resistance, whether you're plinking prairie dogs or chasing bull elk. Shooters routinely report 3/4-inch groupings at 100 yards using quality factory ammunition. With more than 15 chambering options available from 22.3 Remington to 300 Winchester Magnum, the American platform is incredibly versatile. It weighs just over 6 pounds, making it a solid choice for hunters navigating steep terrain, and the bedding system and free-floated barrel ensure reliable zero retention through long shooting sessions. Add in a factory-mounted Picatinny rail for easy optic installation, and certain models even offer detachable box magazines, features rare at this price point. Of course, no rifle is without flaws. The synthetic stock, while lightweight, feels a bit hollow and budget tier. Some owners report occasional extraction hiccups with specific ammo brands. The finish tends to wear down quickly at high contact points, and while the trigger is marketed as adjustable, it sometimes ships heavier than expected. But when you're paying between $499 and $799, this rifle still outclasses much of its competition. For hunters, target shooters, or anyone seeking reliable accuracy without draining the wallet, the Ruger American is a no-nonsense winner. Number 4. Tikka Threaks Hunter. The Tikka Threaks Hunter is a bolt-action built with European precision, Finnish engineering, and a global reputation for delivering sub-minute accuracy in real-world conditions. Manufactured by Seiko, this rifle is favored by professional hunters and guides who work in extreme climates and can't afford to miss. The Tori's one-piece bolt glides like butter, even after days in snow, mud, or rain. The tolerances are impressively tight, and its ability to stay reliable in freezing temperatures is unmatched in its class. The single-stage trigger breaks right at 2.5 pounds with zero take-up, and many users compare it favorably to custom, aftermarket triggers. Modularity is another strength. The synthetic stock system allows adjustments to cheek height and length of pull, so you can customize the fit without visiting a gunsmith. Range data shows this rifle producing 0.7-inch groups at 100 yards with off-the-shelf ammo. Handloaders have reported results that dip below 0.5 inch without any modifications. Weighing just over 6 pounds, the T-Threaks is balanced perfectly for spot and stalk hunts where every ounce counts. What are the downsides? Aftermarket accessories are limited, especially compared to American platforms like the Remington 700. The proprietary magazines are durable but expensive, and not every local shop carries them. Some shooters take issue with the plastic trigger guard, which feels a bit out of place on a premium rifle. The lightweight barrel heats up quickly during extended range sessions, and you might notice groups open up if you're not pacing your shots. Pricing ranges from $699 to $1,799, depending on finish and caliber, but make no mistake, this rifle is purpose-built for real hunters in real terrain. If you're chasing game across alpine ridges or frozen forests, the Tikka will not let you down. Number 3. Kel-Tec Sub 2000 Generation 3. Looking for a carbine that folds in half, rides in a backpack, and still puts rounds on target at 100 yards? The Kel-Tec Sub 2000 Gen 3 checks all those boxes. This is not your granddad's rifle, it's a pistol caliber platform built for ultra-portable firepower. Available in 9mm and 40 Smith & Wesson, the Gen 3 accepts magazines from Glock, Sig Sauer, Smith & Wesson, and Beretta depending on the model. That means if you're already carrying a compatible handgun, this rifle shares your mags, your ammo, and simplifies your loadout. It's the ideal choice for truck guns, bug-out bags, or anyone looking to consolidate their firepower. Its 16-inch barrel significantly boosts velocity over standard handguns. With standard 9mm loads, you'll see velocities north of 1,200 feet per second, which means better accuracy and terminal performance. When folded, the rifle measures just 16½ inches in length, small enough to fit under a seat or inside most backpacks. The Gen 3 also accepts AR-style grips, has an adjustable buttstock, and can be field stripped without tools. Of course, this platform comes with trade-offs. The straight-line stock design can feel awkward in some shooting positions. The polymer receiver, while lightweight, is more susceptible to wear than aluminum alternatives. Trigger pull is noticeably stiff, and while it does improve with use, it's never going to feel like a match trigger. Beyond 100 yards, ballistics drop off steeply due to the nature of pistol cartridges. Still, at around $599, the Kel-Tec Sub 2000 Generation 3 offers incredible utility, foldable design, and magazine versatility in one of the most compact carbines on the market. It's not a precision platform, but for self-defense, law enforcement backup, or survival-minded shooters, it's one of the most practical tools you can own. Number 2. Sig Sauer MC Virtus. The Sig Sauer MCX Virtus is not just another rebranded AR pattern rifle, it's a full leap forward in the world of modern tactical carbines. This firearm blends battlefield-proven durability, cutting-edge modularity, and suppressor-ready performance into one of the most adaptable rifles ever built. One of the standout features here is its caliber conversion capability. With support for 5.56 NATO, 300 blackout, and 7.62 by 39mm, this rifle lets you switch calibers by swapping the barrel and bolt. No special tools, no re-zero, no gunsmithing required. That's an unmatched level of versatility for mission-driven shooters. Its gas system is fully adjustable, allowing for smooth and consistent operation whether suppressed or unsuppressed. No tinkering or part swapping is needed when running a can. The cold hammer forged barrel holds point of impact reliably, even through extended firing sessions. Controls are completely ambidextrous magazine release, bolt catch, and safety, all mirrored for right and left-handed operators alike. The folding stock remains fully functional whether extended or collapsed, and the monolithic upper increases structural strength without adding unnecessary weight. Now, this kind of refinement comes at a cost. Pricing starts at $1,999 before you add an optic or accessories. It is also a bit heavier than traditional gas impingement rifles, which may be a factor for long-duration carry or vehicle operations. Additionally, most parts are proprietary, so upgrades and repairs typically need to stay within SIG's ecosystem. Some earlier production units had minor issues with trigger reset, though that's been largely resolved in current builds. Still, this rifle is trusted by military professionals and law enforcement teams around the world. It offers the kind of reliability, modularity, and suppressed capability that most platforms simply cannot touch. If you're looking for a true next-generation fighting rifle with the ability to adapt to any role, the MCX Virtus sets the benchmark. Number 1. Ruger 10/22 Carbine. It may not be the newest platform or the most tactical-looking rifle out there, but the Ruger 10/22 Carbine remains America's undisputed best-selling long gun in 2025, and for good reason. This semi-automatic rimfire has earned a legendary reputation for reliability, ease of use, and sheer versatility. Whether you're introducing someone to shooting, thinning out varmints, or logging serious trigger time on a budget, the 10-20 seconds has long been the go-to choice. Available in over a dozen variations from traditional hardwood stocks to tactical models with rails, threaded muzzles, and collapsible stocks, the 10-20 seconds offers something for every shooter. The 10-round rotary magazine is a true design classic, virtually eliminating the rim lock problems that plague lesser rimfire automatics. Even with bulk ammunition, the rifle cycles reliably without constant cleaning. Ruger's cold hammer forged barrels are more accurate than many shooters give them credit for, routinely printing sub-inch groups at 50 yards with good ammunition. One of the 10-20 seconds strongest assets is its massive aftermarket support. Whether you want to replace the barrel, swap the trigger, or completely rebuild the rifle from the ground up, the ecosystem is unmatched. It also tears down quickly for cleaning. No tools required, a major plus for new shooters and seasoned owners alike. That said, there are a few caveats. Some of the base models don't come with threaded barrels, so check before you buy if you want to suppress it. The stock trigger, while serviceable, is a bit heavy compared to modern aftermarket options. Newer models also feature more plastic than the older all-metal versions, which some long-time fans dislike. And during long firing sessions, the barrel can heat up quickly, leading to a drop in precision if you don't allow for cooldown time. Still, with a street price starting around $319, the Ruger 10-20 seconds carbine is the most accessible and time-tested semi-auto rifle for rimfire shooting in the United States. If you don't already have one in your collection, you're missing out on one of the greatest rifles ever made.